Good morning, this is day 2. We just finished grabbing breakfast at the hotel. There was a lot of sandwiches with kind of like ham and what looked like salami, or maybe it was bologna and cheese. There was also cereals and this cool little coffee machine that gave away free coffee. It was included in our booking there. I wasn't really allowed to film in there, I didn't know, so I have this short little clip, but everything else you weren't really allowed to film. Obviously I am in a car right now, so we are just getting some lunch for our trip to Montserrat from a little bakery called Grania. I think it's how you say it. I'm not 100% sure, but we're gonna hit a quick bank, and then go to the mountain. Alright, we'll check back in a moment. Alright, so we are finally at Montserrat. Unfortunately, the funicular is closed, so we can't go to the top. I mean, the 45-minute hike, so you could go to the top, but Mom doesn't want to do that, so we're just gonna walk around here, probably look around a little, and then just make on to our next stop, which is another church. I'm actually in front of the church that we're about to go to. Yeah, it's pretty, so far so cool, or so good. I'll check it in a moment. Yeah.
Gracias. Está pagado, pero que paran un ratito.
Hola, familia.
So he told me it's kind of like, it's a cheese and they put honey on it, and it's cheese from this area, so it's very specific to them. And so it's got a salty flavor to it, and then they add honey to kind of sweeten it a little bit, so it's like a little snack. So I'll try it on in just a moment. So I'm gonna try this little cheese thingy. Looks quite good. I'm not sure where Charlie and Mom went, so I'm just gonna try this without them. So it's a little hard to see, isn't it? Guess we're just gonna have to do this for now. Sorry about that, son, Charlie. But let's try this. It's got the texture of cottage cheese, but it's almost like a Parmesan cheese with sweetened honey in it. And it's actually pretty good. I'm not generally in for someone like sweet and salty, but it's more creamy than it is salty, but it tastes like Parmesan. It's really nice. I could totally see why they have this as a snack. The honey is fresh and local as well, from what I can tell, and the cheese seems to be made from everywhere. Or, well, from here. But a lot of people were selling it, so I got a feeling that there's just a lot of different places where they produce it here. Anyways, that's that.
So I am standing in the main square here of the church, and we just went and saw some services happening, which was really cool. And there's no filming allowed, so we did get some video or footage and some photos of the inside after everything was kind of done, which meant that all the lights were off, unfortunately, and it was really beautiful. Lots and lots of gold. We came out, and actually kind of right next to it, there is an area for like these candles. I'm not really familiar with what they're for. I just know that there are a ton of them, and that there's this really nice mosaic on top of it. And then finally, we're kind of debating whether we want to go into the special line to go see like kind of a special area of the church. The line is extremely long though, and so we'll find out. Maybe we'll just move on to the next thing, but I'll check back in here in a moment. We'll see what happens. All right, cool. All right, and we are here at the Temple of the Sacred Heart of Jesus in Barcelona now. So we're no longer in Montserrat. We're still pretty high up in the mountains though, so it's pretty cold. But I believe the Spanish name is Temple Tibadabo, and it's pretty amazing. So as you can see, the construction's really crazy here, and it's really cool looking. And one of the weirdest things is that we're literally right next to a amusement park, so you could actually hear as you're like in the church and whatnot, and maybe even behind me right now, you could hear like the roller coasters and stuff. But yeah, it's pretty awesome, and you have a great view of Barcelona from here. So yeah, all right, I think I'm gonna go a little bit higher and get some stuff from there, and then we'll check back in. Kind of an early dinner. It's a little after what, 6? 7:30. About 7:30 now. And we just finished having some paella and some macaroni that Lynn wanted. And yeah, we're at a restaurant, I believe it's called Obark, and the food was pretty decent. Just a quick meal. We might eat something again later tonight, but we're looking forward to the magic water fountain show that's gonna go on here in a moment, as well as then we're returning the car, and I'm taking a long journey back, and that's it for the night because it's quite the packed day. So I'll check back in once we actually get to the water show. All right, cool.
So we are currently at the Magic Fountain here in Barcelona. It's about a 12-minute drive from our hotel, and we managed to find parking right underneath the fountain, so that was very cool. Behind me, what you can possibly see is the main plaza or square, which is why it has a lot of different statuettes and whatnot over there. But we're going to take a look and get closer to the fountain now. So as you can see behind me, I've got the Magic Fountain.
Alright, so we are at the fountain. You can actually see it behind me. There are people all over the place climbing around like monkeys, just to try to get a better view. It's pretty cool. I think the best part is actually the water or the mist that actually kind of gets shot up into the air when they're doing it. But other than that, it's kind of more of the same. It's pretty neat. It's kind of synchronized to music, and they're using kind of just all the like hits nowadays. So it's a pretty good time. We're finishing up here, so I think we're looking for Lynn, and then we're gonna be going back to the hotel, and I have to go drop off the car. But yeah, it's overall a good time. Great way to end day 2, and I think I will probably just see you tomorrow. All right, cool.
All right, fair enough. There's the number of tickets. Press OK.